Good. Okay. So, season finale, we just finished at 7 a.m. 3 hours ago. And... Okay. Well, we did finish filming literally at 7 a.m. like a couple of hours. Yeah. We wrapped at 7:15.
Wow. So how many hours were you shooting?
16-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
I look terrible.
I had half an hour nap in my trailer, and then I was in a hotel for 2 hours. A 2-hour nap.
And how satisfied do you think that fans will be with the finale?
I think this season is better than last season. The characters are more grounded. The storytelling is. It was kind of willingness of writers to kind of like, give back to fans in a way. It was kind of like it's smarter in a way, but it's more fun at the same time. There's a lot of, you guys probably seen the episode, or you're gonna see it shortly. Flynn gets out of the jail, and he ends up in a bunker, and a lot of weird dynamics is happening there, and it's a lot of funny situations too, and a lot of kind of heartwarming situations too. So it's a better season. We kind of know what we're doing now. We know who the bad guy is, kind of more clear than it used to be. And Flynn is still kind of like this variable that's kind of, it's kind of like explosive with the, you don't want to shake too much. It might explode. You talking about me? Talking about me? 2.5. 2.5. I got half an hour in the trailer.
Thank you so much for being here.
No, come on. It's, it is our last day, so it's fine. I can sleep the whole day tomorrow. so it's all good. And fact is, without the fans, we wouldn't be here for the second season. So to come here and just kind of say thank you and hello, it's not a big deal. I just need more coffee.
What's the vibe like on the set for you guys?
The what, sorry?
What is the vibe like on the set for you guys? Is it fun or is it quite intense? Because obviously, especially for your character, you're doing sort of very...
This year, Flynn is actually on a lighter side, put it that way, because he kind of like... I can't say he got his piece, but he recognized that the Time team is seriously going after Rittenhouse. So they're not kind of like being as gentle anymore. They're really going after Rittenhouse. So for him, his only thing is like, okay, this is exactly what I want. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to still try to push my way, but that doesn't mean that I want to destroy this relationship. I don't want to try to steal a lifeboat, and try, because, there is no more hardware for Flynn to kind of support all of this. His lifeboat had a plutonium nuclear generator in there. These guys need to plug it in and charge the damn thing every time. For Flynn, this is like such a bad technology. The funny first scene, he sits in and he goes on the first mission. He's kind of like, are we going to explode or something? This is like, this piece of crap. This, So, the dynamics on set, the Time team, 3 of them, when we started working kind of together, and I'm not trying to kill anybody. It was kind of a little bit weird in the beginning. We're shooting at the same people in the same time, so Wyatt and Flynn go a little bit of, there's a lot of interesting situations happening. But as a cast, it's just fun to work with these guys. It was like, that's why we were able to do till 7 a.m. We were just like a little bit probably annoying first AD and everybody, because we were like having too much fun. But it's easier to work that way. Yeah. But we did everything. We accomplished everything. That's it. Good news.
I always think how...
Malcolm, Goran, how are you, sir?
I always think, how come they never did shoot Flynn in the end? Because there was just so many...
They never do what?
They never did shoot Flynn in the end, because there was just so many opportunities in season 1 to take him down. Did you ever think at one point, now they're going to shoot me, now they're going to catch me? And they never ever managed it.
I knew they won't, personally, because of this guy, we knew what's going to happen and stuff. But there was this kind of like safety net of a diary that said that these things are going to happen. Now, you always kind of get into this mind trap of, what if they actually kill Flynn? Would the journal just disappear? Would the journal just change? Or would it just become like butterfly collection or something? So Flynn kind of have this bravado about him with the Time Team because he knows what they don't. He knows that Lucy gave him the journal, and she gave him the journal obviously in the future, and that's why he's kind of a bit reckless with them. That's why you see all these opportunities that are almost happen, but they don't happen because Flynn knows that they're not going to happen. And in the pilot, there was this big surprise on his face when he gets shot, because that's not mentioned in the journal. He literally gets bullet and he goes like, this is not supposed to happen. So he's kind of careful in that sense, but again, he kind of believes that. I wouldn't say he's indestructible, but he believes that the events are going to unfold how they're in the journal, because like 85% of them are happening, but they're also shifting in the same time as when we change the future.
Are we going to learn more about that? When Flynn...
Yeah, literally, we're going to, like Lucy and Flynn are having a conversation. Lucy comes in, okay, cut your crap, tell me how did you get the journal, and I tell her the story.
Oh, perfect.
It's going to just actually raise more questions. I'm going to tell you the story, and not now, of course, in a series, and it opens up new possibilities. It's setting up the season 3 in a way that we presume there are going to be some new scientific discoveries that are going to enable time traveling to be done a little bit differently. Because Mason, Gia, and Rufus are constantly tinkering with these machines and stuff. We got cases of we're losing time machine. We don't see it for a long time, and it's pardon my English, but it's a mind fuck. Like in this season, you're going to have a couple of episodes that sci-fi fans are going to be like, "Oh, that's cool." It's like so.
Does it bring Lucy and Flynn closer together in any way? Because there are fans out there that are shipping. Lucy.
I wouldn't call it shipping in that direction.
Okay.
Although, I mean, we kind of do things in a way that are unsaid, but you can ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
With Lucy.
Okay.
But
just be prepared for a lot of tweets because fans are already.
Yeah. But after tonight's episode, they're going to be probably disappointed because you've seen the episode. Lucy and Wyatt are kissing and all that stuff, and this time it's not like in Bonnie and Clyde, they actually kiss, but in the same time Lucy kind of like helps Flynn get out of the jail, so she's the only one who wants to do it. Let me put it that way, because everybody else is like, what, really, you're crazy, you're nuts, that guy's like cuckoo. So in the end of the episode, Flynn kind of walks in a bunker and Wyatt doesn't like it. And Flynn enjoys. He's like,
oh yeah,
cool. I told you so. I told you I'm going to be out of prison. I told you General was right, and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward actually to see the new episodes. I've seen only first 4. So I mean, I read the scripts, so I know what's going to happen. But it's always nice to see the the final product. Yeah.
How did you like the
sorry.
How did you like the decision to move shooting to LA?
Like everything in life, double-edged sword. It's like some things were better in LA, some things were better in Vancouver. When we shot the last year's Jesse James episode, Daniel Lissing, who was playing Jesse James, got sick. He got a crazy bug. We're sitting in a car, he's sitting back, and he's like, poor guy's like laying on a bench of a car. I'm like, dude, are you okay? He's like, and we're like, he comes on set, he gets dressed, and he goes on a horse, and so they're like, guys, I mean, you can't work like this, no way. So we reshuffle everything. So we push hold our scenes like for 48 hours. Suddenly, Vancouver is like white, covered in snow. So we have to shoot those scenes when they travel actually to find that cabin where Emma is, and suddenly the whole episode is when they go away, we're horseback riding through the snow, and it looked amazing. No production could do that. You needed to have a real snow. So in LA, that's not going to happen. We have a lot of California oak, A lot of kind of Star Trek-y California, and every planet looks the same. But because we don't have too many, episodes, and we have great production design, and we kind of mask it nice. But Vancouver gave us those changes in the season, and but LA has great locations in downtown Los Angeles. You can cheat it for so many different locations. So it was, like I said, it was some good things, some bad things. Being here with a family, that's pretty cool. So every weekend you don't need to fly from Vancouver to LA to see your family. You can just be there. So I think it didn't change the quality of the show whatsoever. It's going to look a little bit different, which is also a good thing.
Which episode of the rest of the season are you most excited to see that you haven't seen yet?
I think season finale and the Salem episode. The episode 4 that goes after the Good Friday. We're airing this Sunday. Then next Sunday we're off, and then that episode that's coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.